Good morning everyone, it's 4:30. I'm at Morley Hayes and I'm here this early because I'm playing 72 holes in a day challenge by Macmillan. It's a charity day. The aim is to raise as much money as possible for the cancer charity. I sadly lost my father to the horrible disease, and Macmillan were always there to support me, my mum, and obviously my dad in his later years. But it's a charity that's close to my heart, and now that I'm playing golf, it just seemed fitting that I took on this challenge this year. As you can see from the backdrop, it's absolutely stunning at this time in the morning. I'm about to hit my first tee shot, and I'm glad that you guys can join me on the journey today. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be tough. When I've looked at pictures online, I've seen people whose hands are bloodied and cut up and battered. It's going to be a challenge walking the 20 odd miles that it's going to be, hitting the near 400 golf shots that it'll be. It's going to be a challenge mentally, physically, emotionally probably. Let's get to it. Let's hit the first tee shot of the day. Wow, wow, wow. I could not have asked for a better start at 4:30 in the morning. Let's go. Oh. Oh, that was heavy. Oh, foot slip. Ah. Ah. Carry, carry. It didn't. Why? One left, one right. I know the first one went in the water, but the second one went right into the trees. It's quite a clear area of trees, if that makes sense. I should be able to find it quite easily on the ground. It's the 18th hole, guys. Last hole of the first round. I'm doing well for time so far. It's only about 7:30, 7:45, I think. So far, not feeling too bad. For those that don't know, I felt my left wrist go about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It just popped while I was in doing a range session, and since then it's been hurting ever since, and I've not played as much as I wanted to, and I've certainly not done as much preparation for this day as I would like to have done. But so far it's manageable. I've got a couple of wrist supports, I've got painkillers, I've got everything that I should need to get me through the day. Yeah, this first round has been certainly a much lower standard than I would expect of myself, but there have been signs in there that I can still play good golf, and that the second round I can go a lot better in terms of scoring. Let's hope I can just focus. I'm going to try and just film all the tee shots like I have done this first round. Try and focus a bit on the golf rather than sharing my experience with you guys. Yeah, stay tuned. No. There you go. Oh, stop drawing. Oh no, come back. Guys, that was my second tee shot of the third round, so that would be hole 38, wouldn't it? The last two drives on this hole I've blocked it a mile right and it's been in trouble, but only took me 3 attempts to get a good one away on this hole, so quite happy with that. My wrist has been hurting on and off, but so far it's not doing too badly. Yeah, I'll keep you updated as the day progresses. No, get up, get up, get up, get up. This is the 4th hole of the third round. That was a nice draw off the centre line, draw into the left side of the fairway. It's stopped what looks about 20 yards short of the 150 markers. Normally I'd be driving it to around the 150 markers if I hit it in the fairway. Yeah, after 2 rounds my drive has started to lose distance. It's to be expected really. I just can't swing at the same speed due to, I think it's glycogen, but just general energy stored in the muscles. Starting to go a bit stiff, just can't move as freely. Yeah, just can't get the same contact on the ball that I had before. Like, I'm struggling to find the middle of the clubs now, but as any 15 handicap golfer will tell you, that can happen at any time during one of our rounds. Like, it's just something that as high handicappers we have to deal with. But I will say this, I had a chip in birdie on the last hole, which I was pleasantly surprised at. Guys, you've probably seen my 2-ball scramble video that I posted on YouTube the other day. My chipping was horrendous, and if you want to see me have a meltdown, go check it out on YouTube. Yeah, chipping. I had a chip in birdie on the previous hole. In the third round, it's the best start to a round that I've had so far. I am 1 over par through 3 holes. On the first 2 rounds I was hitting triple bogeys, double bogeys, quadruple bogeys even. Actually, tell a lie, second round I had a 5 over par on a single hole, which was delightful. But we're playing better this third round. So far 1 under through 3. Stop turning. Stop drawing. Of course it's bunker. Come back. Yeah, good. Stop turning. Another bunker. Oh, guys, I'm just sat down by the side of the tee box on hole 13, which would be 36, 49, hole 49. Oh, I've caught up to a bit of traffic. It's not a problem, it gives me a chance to eat something. I wanted to talk about nutrition a bit, because so far I don't feel as bad as what I thought I would be by this stage. And part of the reason for that is because I've kept my nutrition at a good level. I have had a bottle of carbs and electrolytes each round. I've had a bottle of water without anything in it on its own each round as well. I had a second breakfast between round 1 and 2, which I had 2 croissants with chocolate spread, and I had a protein yogurt squeezy drink. After 9 holes of the second round I had a banana, and then after the end of round 2 I had a pizza at the bar here, and now I'm just enjoying my banana. Now I've caught up to the traffic. Saved myself quite well so far, and I'm actually playing my best round of golf so far on round 3, which I find bizarre. I thought it would be round 1, maybe round 2, but that's not been the case. I'm interested to see how the last round plays out, because to be honest my feet have been hurting since halfway through round 2, but they're not doing too badly currently. Getting through the third round, fourth round will be a challenge. I don't really know what else to say, so watch me hit my next drive. That ball did find the fairway bunker. I've just hit an absolute worldie. Jokes. I hit an 8-iron out of the fairway bunker. It was just a layup shot. It's got me to just inside the 150 markers by what it looks like. It'll be about 145 yards hopefully. Then again, the pin's at the back, so it'd probably be more actually. Anyway, by the by, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was the one unexpected thing that's hit me that I didn't expect to hit me, and that was my hay fever. Now, I normally take my hay fever tablet around 8-9 o'clock in the morning. Today, obviously, I started playing just before 5 o'clock, but I was awake from 3, and I had my hay fever tablet around 3:15, just before I left this morning. But I did take another one at a similar sort of time to what I would normally have it. I had it after the first round, which would have been about 10:30, I want to say. It would have been about 10:30 that I had the second tablet, so it should have sorted me out by now, but I'm still really suffering with it. Like, the guys behind me think that I'm ill, but I'm not. It's just hay fever. I'm just really snotty and snivelly, which isn't nice, but being in the open air I can blow it freely. Sorry, you don't want to hear all those gory details, but you know, it's just something unexpected that I'm experiencing that I didn't think I would. Anyway, I'm about to hit my third shot. Wish me luck. Carry. Oh, I just had some food and a drink in the bar. Watched the start of the England match. Golf's more important though. I feel really stiff now. I've done 3 rounds already, but I'm starting to feel stiff. Guys, this is my first tee shot of the 4th and final round. Wish me luck. Oh no, that's gone left. It just about made it through, but it's safe. Oh, that's gone right. Carry those trees. It did not carry those trees. It looks like I'll be laying up on a par 4. Oh no. I've gone left 3 times on this hole today, and that last time I've gone right. Oh. Should clear the trouble. Come round, come round. Alright guys, this is it. I've done 61 out of 72 holes of golf. This is the final 9. I'm going to be showing you every shot of the final 9. Interestingly enough, my third round was the lowest and I scored 93. So far for this last round, I'm on track to beat that, believe it or not. The second round I shot 104. My first round was 100 dead on. I'm on hole 10. You've seen this hole before. It's a par 4, it's 386 yards. There's a fairway bunker on the right hand side. Let's go for it. I've only got 1 attempt at this shot. That is absolutely beautiful. It's down the right hand side of the fairway, but it's gone to the 150 marker on the right hand side. So I've already talked quite a little bit about nutrition in the first 3 rounds and the few snippets that you've seen, but I just want to dive a little bit deeper into what I've eaten and drank so far, because I think that is the most important part of getting through such a challenge like this. So between rounds 1 and 2 I had a couple of croissants with chocolate spread. I had a margarita pizza from the bar in between rounds 2 and 3, and between rounds 3 and 4 I had a homemade chicken sandwich, and I washed that down with a pint of full fat Coke. I had the Coke because I felt like I needed something a little bit sugary to keep me going, at least in the first half of the last round. There you go. I'm tired, but I got my words out eventually. Yeah, so in the drinks bottle that I've got with me in my bag, I've got a Hydro Tab SIS berry flavour. That just gives me electrolytes to help hopefully stop me from cramping. I feel like with all the walking, my calves are almost on the verge of cramping, so you can guarantee I'll be finishing off that drink quite quickly. But in there I also put a caffeine Hydro Tab, which again has got more electrolytes, but it's also got caffeine in it. Now, it's about 8:30, the England match is already finished. But yeah, that caffeine is just to keep me going right until the very end. It's been a tough day, but we're getting there, and I just feel like I need one more final push to get me over the line. Just as expected, I've got 145 yards. I'm going to be going at this with a 9-iron. Oh, stay. Oh, it just came back a little bit, that's good. It just looks like it's on the short right fringe. I was nervous for a sec because there's water down the right hand side behind this green tree on the right hand side, and sort of just right of the flag on the 17th, which you can see in the background. Yeah, good shot. Hopefully that's making up and down. Here you go, guys, flirting with danger here. There's the water, and literally only a few yards is my ball. It's a relatively straight-ish chip. I've got a lot of green to work with. I'm going to try and hopefully land it about halfway, and it will just roll on the rest of the way. If we can get this somewhere close, then we at least have a chance of getting it up and down. Oh, it just landed a little bit short of my mark. It's okay. Oh, the greenskeepers have been quite kind today. They've put the pins in positions where there isn't too much break, so I'm just going straight at it. Simmer, simmer. Oh, see that lip out there? Oh no. I've done a Rory McIlroy. Oh, I can't believe I've done that with the putting, you know. But that is what happens when you rush your putts. 11th hole, 422 yards, dog leg right to left. Just need to avoid this big tree, which I've hit numerous times in the past. From what I saw, it looked like it stopped just short of the real thick gorse bushes. If I have to lay up, then I have to lay up. I just want to give myself the best chance at making a bogey as possible on such a challenging hole. It's rated stroke index 2, but in all honesty, I think this should be stroke index 1. On such a long, challenging hole, there's no harm in making a bogey. Like, realistically, there aren't many people that are getting the ball there into, you know what I mean? So if I have to lay up, I have to lay up. Okay, so rather annoyingly, it must have bounced somewhere around here. Not sure exactly where, but it must have bounced and just gone in. Must have taken a horrible kick, but it is what it is. I think with the way that these two holes have started, I think the best score of the day's gone already. So, you know, there's not much I can do about that, but we're still here to play golf. We've still got 8 more holes to go. I'm going to drop one. Yeah, it's in the fairway. All I was trying to do there was just lay it up with a pitching wedge. Oh, I'm quite happy with that layup. I've only got 108 yards left. It's a nice, comfortable 50 degree. Oh my God. That's not a shank, but it's come so far off the toe of the club, it's just gone straight over there into the thick bushes. Just as expected, it's the concentration that's gone. Like, we thought that this would happen, really. Just caught that a little bit heavy as well. Oh, I'll tell you what, when you're knackered, it sure feels a lot more uphill than when you first start out. 54 degree again. Sit. Get down. Yeah, it's the concentration that's gone more than anything now. Oh, rather annoyingly, it's pitched about pin high and it's rolled about 30 foot past. I have made a couple of these today, but I'm not expecting this one to drop. Oh, it's got a fair shot. Oh, 6 inches from 30 feet. Tapping. This par 3 normally plays about 180, 185, but the tee's right up at the front and the pin's right at the front as well. So it's actually only playing about 160. So I've got my 7-iron in hand. Oh, stop drawing. Stay there. Ah, oh, this is turning into a horror show. Hopefully a chip on and 2 putt would be nice for a 4. After the horror show on the previous hole, the best score of the day's definitely gone out the window. But I'm just doing this video to show the world really that it is possible to play 4 rounds of golf in a day, and I'd like to think that I've helped people out by raising a bit of money for Macmillan cancer support. As I said at the start of the video, it's a charity that's close to my heart. They help me and my family out a lot in our time of need, and I just want them to be there for other families when they're in need. I've got this little chip over the bunker. I've got a generous amount of green to work with, so landing the ball short and rolling it up is definitely the plan here. I've got my trusty 54 degree. Oh, definitely said concentration would be the issue. Bunker shot now. 54 degree, same again. All right, landed very short, just rolled down the bank. Oh, simmer, 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 simmer. Stop. Oh, didn't have the legs. Oh, hole 13, par 5. Pretty much dead straight, just those 2 fairway bunkers to worry about. Draw back, draw back. Oh, that looks like it's in the first cut of rough, but it's carried over the fairway bunker on the right hand side. It's not a bad drive, to be fair. When I normally play, this is about my normal drive distance anyway. I'm going to hit an 8-iron to lay up. Hopefully that will take me to about the 130 sort of mark, and then we'll have a nice pitch and wedge into the green. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Exactly where I was aiming, exactly the yardage I was wanting. Beautiful. I've got 129 yards to the flag as predicted. The pin, as we saw this morning, is right at the back, so anything just a couple of yards short of that number would be ideal. Oh, I'm still going to hit my pitching wedge. Pitching wedge should go about 130, so if it gets to the flag high and up to the top tier, then that's all right. Oh, I caught it a bit bottom groovy, but it looks like it'll be all right. Yeah, just short centre of the green. Great shot. Oh, I've got a horrible sloping putt from right to left. I've sort of landed halfway up the bank, which I didn't expect. I thought it would sort of roll back down a bit, but we're on the bank. It's a horrible putt. I'm aiming way out right up here. If I can 2-putt this, it'll be a miracle, but let's give it a go anyway. Oh, go, 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 go. Oh. Unfortunately, that putt never had the legs. Just as we thought, it would be a tricky putt. Let's see if we can hold this one. Well, most of the bank has been dealt with now, so I'm only aiming slightly outside right. Hit the flag. In it goes. par at this stage of the day, guys, I'll take that all day. Hole 14, guys. I've been hitting 6-iron off this tee all day. It's been the perfect layup club, to be fair. Come back, draw back. Yeah, it's a good layup, I'll take that. Oh, look at that for a lie. It's a bit sat down. We're under the canopy of a tree. When I did the scramble video, you remember I took my second shot from just inside the 150 marker just there. So maybe hitting a 5-iron here would have been ideal, but it's okay, it's not bad. I've still got a nice comfortable 7-iron into the green. The pin's at the back, so anything sort of a few yards short of the pin would be ideal. Let's see how close we can get it. Oh, that was not good contact. Creepy crawly up my leg, sort of distracted me. I should have pulled away. It's landed about 10-15 yards short of the green. I'm not disappointed with that, really. I've got this little pitch shot here. I'm going about 54 degree. Go. Hold on. Hold on to the side. Hold on. Oh, just held on. It's on the fringe on the right hand side. Oh, normally I would put from the fringe, but because it's up against this border between the rough cut and the fringe, I'm going to have to chip it again. As Matt Fryer would say, missing the green from that distance is like missing your mouth with a fork. Well, same club again, 54 degree. Sit, 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 sit. Nearly 70 golf holes deep. Concentration is a big issue for me right now. Go in. Ah! Oh! Just missed the lip on the right hand side. It was probably slow enough that it would have dropped. Oh, that's a tap in for 6. It's a double bogey. We can smell the finish line now. Hole 15 coming up. Hole 15. That's also hole 69. Whee! It is 365 yards. The only real obstacle is trees left and right of the fairway. It's a fairly straight hole. I've got driver in hand. Oh, come back. Hold your line, hold your line, hold your line. It's just gone down the left hand side. It's behind that tree, which ironically I said was one of the main obstacles of the hole and that I should avoid. I didn't. It should be between the tree and the gorse bushes. If I can't find it, then I'll just take a drop down there and play from there. I must say, I've only played evening golf once or twice before, and I must say I really enjoy it because you get to see some amazing sunsets if you're out that late, but the golf courses are so quiet that you don't get stuck behind people. If I want to use my GoPro and film for you guys, then I'm free to do so and I'm not really holding anybody up. It's just such a quiet time. Like, if you want to practice a specific area of your game, then you're pretty much free to do so, as long as you're cautious of other golfers who might join the course and use the holes or the area of the course that you're using. Then it's such an enjoyable time of the evening. I know that there are practice facilities for such, like the driving range or the chipping green, putting green, whatever, but I don't know about the courses that you guys play on, but in my experience, at any course that I've ever played, the putting green just isn't the same as a true green out on the course. So generally they don't have the same, pardon me, they don't have the same undulations, they don't have the same speed characteristics, the same grass length. It's just completely different. I certainly enjoy practicing out on the course at this time in the evening. Oh, I found my ball here, guys. Look. Oh, the ball's so sat down that it's hardly visible on camera, but also because it was such a poor drive, I've got to stand in the undergrowth a little bit here. Now earlier I airmailed the green from a similar sort of range with a 7-iron, so I've just got my 8-iron. I don't know how it's going to come out of this thick lie. Oh, you are crapping me. That would have been such a good shot. It hit the underside of one of these top branches of this tree and it just dropped straight down. How unfortunate. Oh, it's just dropped the other side of the tree. I've not zapped it for the distance, but I'm about 15-20 yards inside the 150 markers. The green's slightly below the level that I'm playing from, so I've just got a pitching wedge. That might have come out with no spin there. No, it's landed on the green perfectly. It looks like it's about 15 foot long right of the hole, but that's a good shot. It certainly makes up for that misfortune of hitting the branch directly above my head here. What looks to be about 30 foot. I'm just going to go straight at it. Yeah, not a bad putt. I think it was always going right. That's a bogey save. You see, like, even as a 15 handicapper, you can pull off some great shots. Oh, the only negative about evening golf, all the bugs. Ugh. Oh, sorry, 15 handicap golf, yeah, you can absolutely hit world tour level shots at any time. I'm not saying that any of those shots were, but it's possible to do. It just doesn't happen very often, but they're the shots that keep us coming back, am I right? Well, the way that the sun's setting, seeing the ball on 18 might be a bit difficult, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I've got 9-iron in hand. The tee box is fully in the sun, and the sun's right in my face and the cap's not doing much to protect me. The green is fucking bugs. The green's almost fully in the shade. These stupid bugs. Oh, thinned it. Missed the path. Down the right hand side. Well, I like leaving myself chips over bunkers on par 3s, don't I? Very similar to the chip that I had on hole 12. Over the bunker, a little bit of landing room on the green, 54 degree. Well, take two. Sit down. I think there's a bunker there. As luck would have it, I've missed the bunker by a few feet. I would say it's a fairly simple chip, but if my last few chips are anything to go off, this is probably worthy of a comedy club rather than a golf YouTube channel, but we'll see. Oh, bounced over the hole and ran about 6 feet past. Can you imagine the scenes if that would have gone in? That would have been pandemonium. Meanwhile, back on planet Earth, I've got this putt for, I believe, a double. 1, 2, 3, 4. This for a double. And of course, the brake just takes it completely. There we go. Hole 17, also hole 71 of 72. It's a long par 5, not what you want when you're 3 rounds deep. I've also run out of water, so I really wouldn't be surprised if my calves start cramping. They feel like they're really on the edge now. Started out right, hooked back to the centre. It's not gone very far, but you can't expect much from 71 holes of golf. Guys, what you can't see is about 100 yards past the top of this mound is a ditch running across the hole from right to left down the hill. I've got my 5-wood. It should be a perfect layup to about 100 yards. Wow, that is a great contact. Yeah, it'll be in the rough on the right hand side, just the other side of the ditch. Great shot. 126 yards. Just a nice smooth pitching wedge. Hopefully it carries the bunker. There's some water on the left hand side of the green, and I've been overdrawing the ball all day, so that's a main concern of mine. If I miss the green right, I wouldn't be too disappointed. That felt horrible off the club. Bottom groove toe, I think, and it's just rolled into the bunker on the right hand side. Guys, this is my penultimate hole. It's about 9:15 at night, and overhead there's a pair of paragliders enjoying their evening. Guys, check this out. I don't know how well you can see them, but they appear to be about 1,000 foot above me. I hope they're having a good time. Oh, sorry about the whirring in the background, it's their motors up there. I think I've been in this bunker every round I've played today. I might be wrong. I've definitely been in a lot of bunkers. I've got my 58 degree. Oh, I couldn't really play that much better. It's hit the downslope just over the brow of this hill, and it's stopped about 15 foot short of the hole on the fringe. Not a bad shot. We've just got this putt, we're on the fringe. This is for par. I'm not expecting it to go in, but if it does, then party! That didn't break, I thought it would come down a bit. That's a bogey on 17. You know what I just realised? The 17th hole is the 71st hole of this challenge. 17 reversed 71. Maths. Oh, there's some water on the 18th that requires about a 170 yard shot to carry over. The way that I've been driving, I'm quite concerned about clearing the water, in all honesty. I might just have to tee it up and hope for some elevation from hitting it out of the top of the club face. That's definitely going to be my game plan, but getting it over the water is a real concern. Hole 18, guys. We made it. From sunrise to sunset. I've been playing golf today. I haven't loved every minute, but it's not been far off. Oh, carry the water. That's in trouble. I feel absolutely defeated. I'll have to go get another ball. I've got another ball. It's quite poetic if you think about it, but it is a bit harsh. That is a much better drive. It's still about 25-30 yards short of normal, but it's to be expected after 72 holes of golf. It's still in the fairway. It's still in the fairway. The church tower has just struck 9 o'clock in the neighbouring village. 5 AM to 9 PM and change. Five wood up the hill. Can you tell that I'm absolutely battered, broken and empty? I really hoped that 5 wood would be my final shot of the day, but it wasn't to be. I'm here with a 9-iron. It actually hurts to swing now. My calves have almost given up on me. One more bunker shot then. Yeah, I'll take that. Even on the 72nd hole, I can still find it within me to rake my bunkers. Guys, you've got no excuses. Rake your bunkers. I've already taken too many shots on this hole to worry about lining it up. Oh. 72 holes of golf in a day. Completed it, mate. What's the next golf challenge, guys? Challenge me. I'll do it.